everyone, it's your girl Mother Truckin' Alexis Jaeigh, and y'all, I'm back with another Grosses Chocolate Märchen video, y'all. What's good to my new family members and what's popping to my returning ones? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Stay up to date with me on all my social media pages, and don't forget to check me out on www.ajjules.mothertruckin.org. Without further ado, let's get into this Mother Truckin' video. Alright, y'all, so today's video isn't your average video. Today we have another wig install. So we're going to do this wig install. Also, while me giving y'all an update on my healing journey. Anyway, so this is the box. Let's open it. Y'all, I had already opened this box. But here's the wig. We have a deep wave wig. I think this is 22 inch. And also, they gave me some caps. But y'all, let me use this one. As y'all see, this is a 13x4 wig. And also that come with the clips on it as well. So yeah, let's get started, y'all. I have officially been on this journey for about 6 months. Has been 6 months since I've been single. And I can say that I have done a lot of healing since everything has happened, especially maturing and healing while still living in the environment that broke me. I can't say that I did that. And no, it really wasn't easy, but some things you just have to mature about. And yeah. The first question I have received was, why did I want to heal? I wanted to heal mainly because, one, I knew it was no going back. The relationship was definitely over. It did hurt to walk away from somebody that I truly did love, but I mean, that's okay. Cause guess what? There's more fish in the sea. More mother trucking fishes in the sea, so y'all remember that. Remember that. Also, when it comes to healing, make sure y'all check out my healing diary series that I have posted, especially if you're new on this journey. I definitely have a documentary coming up from when I vlogged it from the very first time. That's the reason why I wanted to heal, and mainly because after having all that anger and bitterness built up on the inside, it wasn't really good to keep holding on to something like that. It was time for me to heal, especially if I know that I want to get married and stuff like that. And y'all, I'm only 21. Life definitely goes on. So y'all remember that, especially if you're young and dating. So yeah, people come, people go. Just is what it is. So let's see. I'm answering a couple of questions that some people did ask me when it comes to this healing journey, and I'm gonna be answering them. So the next question I have is, what did my healing stage look like in the beginning? In the beginning of this stage, it really did hurt. Like, I was crying all day, every day, nonstop. I would still be going to work while it was going on too, but nobody really knew about the breakup except for his family. My parents definitely knew, and my closest friends. So yeah. Also, aside from the crying and stuff, like, I did not want to talk to him. I definitely did try to restore the relationship, but I'm glad he stood firm on what he wanted to do, because it was something that I needed to do. And God had been trying to give me like red flags from the get-go that right now isn't the time for me to be with him, but I ignored it just like any person would. So there's that. Alright, while I'm letting some of this glue finish drying, I'm finna get ready to put makeup on the lace. Next question I have is, did I have a hard time accepting the truth about the relationship coming to an end? And honestly, yes, because I was in denial, y'all. Because honestly, I feel like I gave it my all in the relationship, and sometimes people never change. If they did it once, they gonna do it again. Honestly, I feel like the more chances you give that person, the more they end up disappointing you. One of my friends told me always expect the unexpected. So there's that. Let me show y'all what the lace looking like. So this is me after I put the makeup on it. And here's what the lace is talking about. I'm gonna have to clean the roots up. If you're not in a relationship, stay focused on your goals and stay focused on yourself. Men or whatever you're interested in is going to always be around. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna cut this part of the wig off. So the next question I have, is there someone I need to forgive? No. I have done all the forgiving that I can. I have forgiven him. I just pray that he forgives himself. I know my worth now, and I can at least say that I'm not love blind anymore, which I am happy about that. And I know my self-worth when it comes to dealing with dudes in the future. So there's that. So the next question I have is, how long did it take for me to fully heal? And y'all, it took me the longest. I didn't fully heal until I'll say about May-ish. So in May, that would make 5 months. So it's not that long ago, but I was starting to heal a little bit before that as well. So I'll say like mid-April-ish on to May. And that's mainly because I just really accepted the situation for what it is. And I realized, like, dang, it's really no more us, regardless of us still being in the same environment around one another. So there's that. But only took a couple of months. And I'm happy that I can at least say that I'm healed from it. And I'm not as bitter or anything about it. So that is a plus, because y'all, I was so bitter towards him. Like, I wouldn't even want to look at him. I didn't want to speak. But that's anybody who has been broken up with, regardless of if y'all ended it on good or bad terms. And I can at least say that now that I'm much healed, we are somewhat on good terms, but we don't really talk like that, if y'all get what I mean. So did I have a hard time accepting the situation? Yes. I was very delusional. I would continue trying to go back, like when it first happened. With me doing that, it really hindered my process to starting to heal, because at that point he was like really done. But he was done with the relationship, and here I am just still trying, when he was just telling me, like, straight up to my face, like, no dude, we just can't keep going. And I'm thankful that he kept telling me no, because if he didn't, y'all, I'm pretty sure we probably would be back together. And the type of person I am, I'm a forgiver, so I would forgive him from that. I wouldn't forget, but I would forgive. And yeah. what advice do I have for someone that's starting their healing journey? The advice I have for you to do is to watch my Healing Diary series. I think me making those videos is also another way that helped me on my healing journey, because I talk about understanding what healing is. I teach you some tips and things to help you to start forgiving that person. I teach you some of the steps of grief. I teach you I give a video of me doing my letter goodbye. I give you my documentary as well, showing you like my process, and then I'm gonna add in the part of me now that I am completely healed and in a much better headspace, I guess you can say, and I'm not where I was back then. And I'm very grateful and thankful that I made it this far on this journey, because y'all, in the beginning it was very rough. Small things would literally trigger me. Like when a person starts doing stuff that you wanted them to do with them being in a relationship, but they'll do it now that they're out of a relationship, that is one of my triggers that blew me. And I did not want to hear him talking on the phone with no females, because that will also trigger me too, because y'all, it was just so sensitive to my heart. But now I don't care. I don't care. He can do what he do, I do what I do. Did I isolate myself? And honestly, God been isolating me when I left my hometown. So I did my healing journey without friends being around, without family, everything. So the next question I have is, have I started dating other people or talking to other people? Yeah, I'm single, y'all. I can do that, but I only do it to like a certain extent. I only talk to one person right now anyways, but I let him know what my intentions were and that I'm not trying to rush into another relationship. So there's that. But other than that, I mean, we both in the same predicament too, where we both just got out of a long-term relationship and we just really trying to take things slow. But we really just friends for right now. And if God say we deserve to be together, then we gonna get together. Cause we be vibing, y'all. We be vibing. So yeah. When do I think it's appropriate to start talking to other people? And honestly, I feel like you should start talking to other people when you have fully healed from your relationship, or when you have healed from that other person, because you don't want to get into no another relationship or talk to other people when you know you still feeling the last person. Do not rush into anything else until you fully know that you are healed from that past person, and that you know that you won't bring anything from past relationships into a new one. Because how did I know that I made the right decision when it came to breaking up? And honestly, for me, God gave me those red flags that I always ignored. And with me ignoring God and praying the prayer that I will always pray, and I really didn't want to give up on somebody that I love, but it's alright, because God told me he gonna bring me my husband sooner or later, and I just gotta be real patient. And whenever God is just ready to send me my husband, I just make sure to ask him that I am ready for my husband. And I prayed about the specific husband that I want as well. So I did have conversations to God about that. And when you pray prayers like that, you definitely got to be real specific about stuff like that. And you have to be patient when it comes to God's time, because as soon as you make your prayer to God, he ships it off, but he never tells you when your prayer is going to arrive back to you. So that's what I keep in mind every time I pray, and when it comes to me being patient and just trusting in the Lord and trusting in his timing. But God has been like a real big inspiration and a real big drive and motivation for me along this journey, and I'm so grateful and thankful for God, especially while I'm becoming a faithful servant. And I definitely want a man who's God-fearing. And I really want a man that can lead me and all my other specifications. But whenever the man of God that God sends me, I will know that it is my man. But until then, I will be faithful and just continue to do right by God. But I know as a human I fail, so there is that. But nobody is the perfect human, so keep that in mind when it comes to this journey. How to cut ties with that person? Just delete them off all social media. And if you know that you're done with them, be done with them. Don't keep trying to run back. Especially don't keep trying to go back to the place that hurt you, because it ain't doing nothing but hurting you in the end. That's my phone, y'all. But yeah, and I definitely had to learn my lesson the hard way, because I was just real disobedient, sadly. But yeah, just delete them off all social medias. Do not try to stalk their social media pages, because that's a no. What I do not like about this hair is that it's shedding. So I'm not liking that. But other than that, so far so good. It's just the shedding, because it's shedding real bad. What are some of your standards now when it comes to being in another relationship? I do not want to deal with anyone that does cheating or anybody that values cheating. But the main thing is, if God isn't a priority in your life, then how can I be one? And how are you fit to lead me if you don't have God as a priority in your life? That's how I feel. But mainly some of my stuff revolves around loyalty and God, and rather not if you can lead me, and if you provide a safe space for me, and if you provide me peace. But also I pray to God about things when it comes to me talking to new people, and I ask him to give me guidance and understanding and some of the wisdom on whether or not the person is for me or not. So there's that. So yeah, now we're just gonna finish this install. I'm technically done, because now that I'm gonna put this on here, I just have to do the part in my edges. So yeah. I'm gonna go with the middle part. You know what? I'm gonna just go with a no part. I think I like the no parts better. It's cute to me. No, it is. I'm just sticking up a little right there, but still. Alright, y'all, but this is how it's looking. What y'all think? This is the up close of it. I didn't put this part of it all the way down, but yeah. But yeah, peace, my loves.